Yeah, I don't know what happened. I really don't know what happened. I had a whole live set up and I was literally I had pushed go live and for some reason, I don't know what I had just said thank you for tuning in. I was like, girl, what? Thank you for tuning in. What? Thank you for tuning in. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I hope you guys are doing well. Yeah, I know y'all can hear me at this point. I know y'all can hear me at this point. First of all, I hope everyone is having a great weekend thus far. I am exhausted, honey. I am tired. The few hours that I did sleep, y'all, I slept wrong. It ain't a crook in my neck, but you know how like I don't know. I guess it's my right side of my back. It feel like I don't know. It feel like somebody like I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It feel like a crook, but it don't feel like it's in my neck. It feel like it's like lower than that. Oh God, I would do anything for a good old massage, honey. I do anything for a good old massage. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. I see you. I see you, Mocha Drop. Good morning. Good morning, Miss Lori. Good morning, Miss Carla. Good morning, Mama Bees. Good morning. Good morning. Um, Grown woman, don't try me. Good morning. C. Patterson, good morning, good morning. I hope y'all are doing well this morning. Hey, Miss Misha, good morning, good morning. Okay, y'all. Ooh. Today is Sunday. All right. It is a good day. All right. We're gonna declare that it's gonna be a good day. Okay, we're gonna declare that it's gonna be a good day. All right. Um, First of all, thank you to everybody who continues to check on me and make sure that I'm good. Miss Carla, no, it's the fact that I ain't sleep. I haven't been sleeping in a bed. You know what I mean? So it's like it. I definitely think it's the way I slept, but I am getting old though. I am getting old. I am getting older. Um. What was I saying? Oh, it's a good weekend. It's a good day. Today is 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 a good day. So I'm gonna give y'all the good news first, and then we're gonna get into all of the other stuff after that. All right. Is that cool with y'all? All right. I don't care if it ain't. We're gonna we're gonna do this anyway. Okay, so um I have some good news about the awards show, honey. I have some good news about the awards show. Um our official website is now up. Okay. I don't know if you guys can see this because I don't know how they use this or whatever, but um y'all let me know if y'all can see it. Let me know if y'all can't see it. Can y'all see this? Y'all might can't see it. I don't know. Can y'all see this? Jesus. Oh yeah, y'all can see it because I can see it on my I can see it on my iPad. Y'all can see it. Y'all can see it. Y'all can see it. So the website for the awards is now up. I want to let everybody know that anybody can come to the awards show. All right. It is open to anybody who purchases a ticket or decides to come. You can most definitely come. I do want to say, I've heard people I've heard people ask about, why you gotta pay. This our first year. We gotta be able to do something. So unfortunately, yeah. Maybe when we get on down the line, when we get like wait, why y'all asking me that when BET and none of them other award shows is free? What y'all asking me that for? I just thought about that. Why do people ask me that? You don't go to no award show for free. So so y'all please Houston, Texas, June the 5th through the 7th. We start Friday night with a all black welcome dinner. Saturday we'll be doing the red carpet, the actual award show on Saturday, and then on Sunday we will tie it up with a day party. This day party will have all sorts of vendors, all kinds of stuff that you can participate in. So again, y'all, we ready. We ready. This is gonna be fun. And listen, because this is so far away, well, not so far away, but it's next year. So the one thing that you guys can do, I don't know if y'all use Klarna and all those girls, payment wise. You can do that on this particular go around as well, since you have time to do whatever you need to do. The hotels will be announced tomorrow. Okay, the hotels will be announced tomorrow. Um, so you can get your tickets, and then you do have two hotels to choose from. You can choose from the Marriott South Hobby Airport. You can choose the Doubletree South Hobby Airport, or you can choose the Hampton Inn Hobby South Airport. So we want to put y'all in good places too. And if you want to get you an Airbnb, you got more than one person coming, and you feel like, hey, we might be better off doing an Airbnb, go ahead and do that. I advise you guys, once the hotels and stuff do get released, let me give y'all the rates really quick, just so y'all will know exactly what they are. Give me a minute. I gotta pull um my what's this thing called? Laptop app real quick. Okay, give me 1 second. I want to go ahead and give y'all these rates now. So I do know the one at the host hotel. This is where the awards is actually going to be held, which is going to be the Marriott South Hobby Airport. Those rooms are $89.99 a night, which is a super good rate for that area and for that hotel. They just renovated. It's really nice in there. So you guys can get those. Now I will go also let you guys know this as well. Um Okay, give me 1 second. Let me find the other one. I believe the Hampton Inn is the most expensive one, and that one is I think 129 a night. Give me 1 second. Let me just double check. And this will be put on our Instagram today. Give me 1 second. And shout out to our beautiful people that have been a blessing to us throughout this, y'all. We listen, y'all want to get there Friday. I'm just telling y'all want to get there Friday. All right. Y'all want to get there Friday. And the reason why y'all want to get there Friday is because we kicking it off with the dinner, but the dinner gonna be that Texas barbecue, huh? That dinner gonna be that Texas barbecue. So you need to be there Friday so you don't miss that. Okay. You do not want to miss that Texas barbecue. Okay, let me see. Oh, how can I Hampton? Let me do it this way. Y'all all right. Y'all, I appreciate y'all for kicking it with me. But y'all all right. Let me get this out, and then I promise we're gonna get into Peter Thomas with his crazy sick. Peter Thomas is insane. These Epstein files is exactly what we knew they were gonna be. Bullshit. Oh, excuse me, it's Sunday. I probably shouldn't be cussing that soon. Nitwit, I can't tell you just yet. I can't tell you just yet. Just know it's gonna be good, Nitwit. Just know it's gonna be good. You in Houston? No, you said you was in Dallas, didn't you? Do I have any Houston people here? Do I have any Houston people here? Okay, let's see. I know for a fact. Am I in the wrong? That's the problem. You in the wrong email, dog. That's the problem. That's the problem. And look, they just they sent me an email at 3 o'clock this morning. Okay, hold on. Let's see. So Kathy, that's not who it is. Hilton. View booking details. Okay, so Hilton is going to be the Garden Inn. Hilton. Oh, girl. And thank y'all so much for the congratulations. I appreciate that. Yeah, we need all the people that's there in Houston. We need y'all to be present. Okay. I promise y'all I don't want to miss this. It's gonna be real good. It's gonna be real good. Okay, so I was wrong. Hilton Garden Inn is 139 $139 a night. DoubleTree is $119 a night, and then the Marriott is $89.99 a night. Okay, so y'all can choose from either of those hotels. If you choose to come, the room is going to be full because there's already, yeah. Just know that the room will be full. Just know that the room will be full. So get your tickets as soon as you can. They are available. If you go to our website, the tickets are available. Everything that you need to know about the awards is available right now. If you would like to be a presenter, that information is on the website. If you'd like to be a sponsor, that information is on the website. I think. If you would like to be a vendor, that information will be uploaded this week. All right. So thank you for everybody who, because I don't care. I don't care about folk coming in, coming out, about me talking about this. This is my baby, and y'all know I created the best reality TV starlight, the best reality TV star awards in 2023 with a group of individuals, and it turned out to be really great. This time it is in person, y'all. It is in person. This is gonna be fun. It's gonna be a time. So make sure you get your tickets, and I hope to see y'all there. All right. All right, child. So we're gonna get into the mess here in just a minute. But I'm going to promote myself. Huh? I'm going to promote myself. All right. Thank y'all. I really do appreciate y'all. This was an idea I came up with in like 2021. And I was probably like 2022. And I was saying to myself, it's probably a dumb idea. I was like, ain't nobody gonna want to do this. And then when I brought it to the group of individuals, they was like, I think this is a great idea. So we executed the first year in 2023. And then now we were going to do a virtual this year until God started opening doors. And now it's going to be in person. All right. Shout out to my Heart and Hustle Houston ladies as well. I clocked that T. Shout out to them. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into the things, honey. Let's get into the things. Okay, so I wanted to talk about Peter Thomas, honey. I wanted to talk about Peter Thomas. Hey, Miss Ella, thank you so much for your holiday blessing. I appreciate you. I did receive that the other day, so I want to say thank you. So I want to talk about Peter. Peter Thomas. Y'all know Cynthia's ex husband, right? So Peter Thomas did an interview with, well, I guess I wouldn't say interview, but he was on the phone. So, well, let me back up. Y'all remember me playing the audio the other day of some girl that he's supposed to be, I guess it's his girlfriend that he's dating. And she says she's been to see him, and it's only been her to go see Peter. Y'all know Peter is in prison for withholding taxes from the employee taxes, whatever. So anyway, the girl gets into it with another girl on the podcast. And remember, I told y'all that I didn't have no respect for them two females because of the fact that they got into it on their podcast and start throwing drinks and stuff. They was drinking out of these blue Solo cups, and they was tossing drinks and stuff. In my mind, I specifically said, y'all are crazy, because the way I would lay into y'all about the fact that I have technology, all kind of equipment sitting here on this table, and y'all tossing water because y'all childish as hell, talking about going back and forth about who Peter with and who Peter ain't with. Let me tell y'all something. Peter didn't change going into prison, and ain't nothing finna change now. For anybody to sit up and think that Peter is just the ultimate person that he ain't around here talking to all other kind of women, you're crazy to think that. So anyway, the dumb girl thinks that she is the only one in the picture. The other girl said her cousin was dating Peter Thomas before he went to prison and stuff like that. Well, he was on the phone with Michelle AT-Alien. Shout out to Michelle AT-Alien for this. But he was on the phone with Michelle AT-Alien, and she was kind of talking about, people being there for him or whatever. And he said that his ex-wife that he was on a show with and got $17 million or something like that, he said, and she ain't called him not once. And he talking about Cynthia. Peter, let me knock on your big bald head ass real quick. Sir, that lady don't owe you nothing. Okay? If that lady don't never talk to you another day in her life, she don't owe you nothing. Okay? I don't know why in the world, if your girlfriend been there 80% of the time, why you worried about what Cynthia doing? Cynthia got a man. Cynthia over here doing her own stuff. And by the way, shout out to Cynthia's face card, because my mama face card never declines. Shout out to Cynthia. Cynthia's beautiful. But anyway, Cynthia don't owe you nothing, Peter. You is in prison for something that you did. So what do Cynthia don't owe you nothing, dog? Like Cynthia owes you nothing. Nothing whatsoever. And I thought that was weird. Men who feel entitled, you divorced that lady divorced you. And when she divorced you, that was it. Now, I heard her on the podcast when she was talking to Nene because Cynthia and Crystal Minkoff from formerly of Beverly Hills, they got a podcast together. And Nene was on the podcast. And I think it was as around that time had Cynthia talked to Peter. But this was before he actually went to prison. So it's weird. That lady don't owe you nothing, Peter. She don't owe you nothing. She don't owe you a phone call. She don't owe you a pack of noodles on your books. She don't owe you talking about she ain't called and asked if I had a bar of soap in jail. Why should she? You just got through bragging on that slow girl that keep going to see you. You just got through bragging on her. And then you mad because your ex-wife ain't came. And let's get something understood. Cynthia been married again since you. So why does Peter think that Cynthia owes him anything? If Cynthia married Mike, divorced Mike, and has moved on, why does Peter think that Cynthia owes him anything? That's weird. And let me also say this. The show is called Real Housewives of Atlanta, not no Real Husbands of Atlanta. So you keep trying to make it seem like you got Cynthia on the show, that the only reason why Cynthia is successful is because of Peter Thomas. We're not going to do that, because Cynthia also already had her stuff in order, and Cynthia was already modeling and doing all of the other things. So what we not going to do is get on this platform and try to make it seem like that woman owe you something when she don't. The show was called Real Housewives of Atlanta, not Real Husbands of Atlanta. She don't owe you shit. Okay? And that's just that. And whoever got a problem with it, I would tell them to kiss all of my ass. Because what makes you think that Cynthia should send $5 on that man book? No, Peter got a lot of nerve. You got a lot of nerve, sir. Ain't no way on this good earth you about to come around here and make it seem like nope. Nope. Peter is Jamaican. Peter is Jamaican, and a lot of Jamaican men are entitled. Yeah, it's just real weird. It's weird. Hey, Lock Queen. Hey, Miss Emily. Hey, Miss Phyllis. Cam. Side-Eye Sage. Thank you so much. Faith is the substance. Miss Ella. Shout out to everybody for being here. Good morning. I hope you guys are doing well. Yeah, Peter's nuts for that, because it's just, to me, it just ain't no way you think on this good earth that we live on that was like, okay. That's weird to me. I don't know. I just thought all of that was weird. So let's get into, that was about Peter Thomas, child. And Peter said he been there 6 months. I didn't realize that. I didn't realize it's been that long. Damn. He ain't been there no 6 months. Because he was supposed to go. Peter ain't been there no 6 months. Peter has not been in no prison no 6 months. Because Peter was supposed to go in June, I think June or July of this year. He was supposed to turn himself in. The judge also gave him more time to turn himself in. I don't think Peter went to prison until like the end of August. I don't think Peter been in there no 6 months. 6 months. Nah, Peter. I don't think you've been in there no 6 months, sir. I really don't. 6 months. Hold on. Let me go see when Peter went to jail. When did Peter go to prison? Yeah, I think so too, Miss C. I don't think it's been no damn 6 months that Peter been in prison. I don't think that. Let me see. When did Peter Peter Thomas go to jail? I knew it. August of 2025. The end of August of 2025. That's what I thought. He was originally supposed to go in June or July. Oh no, he reported on the 1st, on August the 1st. Sir, that's still not 6 months. The hell you rounding up the 6 months for? He actually went August the 1st. He went August the 1st. He was supposed to go in July, and the judge actually gave him like 2 to 3 extra weeks for some reason. Something he was dealing with in Florida was the reason why the judge gave him a little bit more time. And then he didn't have to surrender until the 1st. His original surrender date was June the 17th. I thought so. His original surrender date was June the 17th. Yeah. It could probably be 6 months in prison time. You probably right. I don't know what that looked like, but yeah, he went at the beginning of August because when he was out still doing stuff he ain't had no business, folks was like, oh, why Peter ain't in prison yet? Why Peter ain't in jail yet? Child. Peter, let me just say this to you, okay? You be on your best behavior up in there. I don't know if you're gonna get out early and stuff like that, but sir, that lady don't owe you nothing. Cynthia don't owe you nothing. Okay? Cynthia don't owe you nothing. Nothing, man. Cynthia owes you nothing, man. Nothing. Nothing, man. She owes you nothing. 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 So leave that lady alone. Leave that lady alone. Just leave that lady alone. Leave that lady alone. He was living his best life. Yeah, because remember, they kept saying Peter got another restaurant. Peter got, and folks was like, how? How? It ain't in Peter's name. If he got another restaurant, it ain't in Peter's name. It can't be in Peter's name. How? Anywho, Peter, listen. You know, just live it up there the best way you can. You know what I'm saying? Live it up there the best way you can. All right. All right. Blessings to you, Pete. All right. So let's get into who else I put on him. Wendy Osefo. Okay, so let me say this. I was just on a page a while ago. It's called a housewife page. I was on that page a while ago, and they were talking about Wendy. It was Kempire and We Go Podcast. Shout out to the We Go Podcast, because We Go Podcast went to Wendy's court date, right? And in the comments, everybody going in on Kempire, telling Kempire this ain't a good look for his platform. How come it ain't a good look for his platform? Since we have Kempire not talked about what housewives go through, regardless of. Let me tell y'all something. I noticed something about these fans. Y'all so frickle. Y'all don't know which way y'all want to go. Y'all don't know if y'all want to go to the left. Y'all don't know if y'all want to go to the right. You don't know if you want to go up. You don't know if you want to go down. How does this bother Kempire's platform when his platform is literally built on housewives and built on hot topics in trending news, dealing with reality stars, and not only reality stars, but just people in general? How does that affect his platform? I think people are so weird. And again, these are Wendy fans. These are Wendy fans. Yo, nobody, I have y'all to know, fans of these folks, nobody went to Wendy and Eddie and told them to do whatever they did, whether they did it or didn't do it. Nobody told them to do this. So y'all mad at people for having an opinion based off of what we do know about Wendy is insane to me. Like, I don't get that. I don't get it. So y'all rather tear down Kempire knowing that this is what his platform is built on, because you don't want him speaking on, or you don't want him giving his opinion on Wendy. Y'all are real life weird. And I really hope y'all don't take this shit into 2026. Y'all are so draining. Y'all are draining. Okay. You stands are draining. I'm not talking about fans. I'm talking about stands. Y'all are draining. Because again, if this is what he built his platform on, what is he doing that is so, oh, it's so sickening to you? I tried to watch this and I couldn't. The lady was literally I don't want to call her the lady. Well, maybe I have to call her that lady because I don't. Is it Taria? I think her name is Miss Taria. Miss Taria was describing how Wendy, she even did this the first time when she went a couple weeks ago at the beginning of the month. She described how Wendy kept turning around and looking. So then she said that finally, when Wendy turned around like the third time, she waved at Wendy, and Wendy gave her like a smirk and an up and down look, like, oh, I know that's you, right? And so I'm just like, I don't understand what y'all want from him, because in our actuality, y'all can't keep nobody from going to the courthouse because it's open to the public. You can't keep nobody from going to the courthouse. You ain't gonna be able to keep nobody from going to the trial. Y'all wasn't saying that when Karen was in the hot seat and she was down there at Karen's trial. Y'all wasn't saying that. Y'all wasn't saying that then when she was down there at Karen's trial, giving us a playbook, book by book. The only way we found out was because Taria was there in the courtroom that particular day, and y'all bothered by it. You wasn't bothered by Karen, but you bothered by Wendy. Why? What's the difference? Sorry, I already told y'all. I like Wendy. I like Wendy and Eddie. So for me, this ain't no come down on them. This ain't no get back. This ain't none of that. Because I do like Wendy and Eddie. I just feel like if this is what they did, it was wrong. Okay. That's it. That's just period point blank. I can like a person and see, that's how I think a lot of these stands and fans have issues with. You can like a person and still hold that person accountable. You can like a person and still disagree with something that they've done. We do it every day in our everyday life. Well, we should. In our everyday life. Everybody that you love don't always do the things you want them to do. So I just think it's real weird how y'all will say, oh, Kempire, this don't look good for your platform. What are you talking about? People are weird. Hey, Sweet Pea. Hey, Godchild. Good morning, everybody. Hey, Miss Shelley. Good morning. Good morning. So I just think, again, stuff like that just be super weird to me. Like, what? Anyway. Like I said, when it comes to this Wendy situation, I like Wendy, but I really do think Wendy and Eddie did not have to do what they did. And to me, it looks like they did something. I mean, again, we're going to have to wait until the trial comes out for us to know exactly what took place. But based off of what we read, and I'm not saying that prosecutors can't, because here's the thing. The prosecutors, they wanted Wendy and Eddie's business records, business financial records. The judge actually agreed and wanted them to show their business financial records. If y'all got a problem, go around there to that judge and go around there to whatever county that they in, and you take it up with them people. Y'all mad at the people for coming and reporting to you what the hell happened in the courthouse? Huh? Y'all mad because the people came out here to report what happened in the courthouse, as if people that went to the Diddy trial wasn't doing the same thing. As if we wasn't sitting on here reading all them tweets. Y'all sound dumb. I mean, just saying. I'm literally just saying. And I just think it's real weird to do that. I think it's really weird to do that. Now, according to the prosecution and the defense, and according to Taria, she did say that those aliases were for packages. Now, I heard somebody say, well, do y'all really think that people know who Wendy is? I don't really think that's the point. And yes, there's a possibility, a strong possibility of people being in the neighborhood knowing who Wendy is because she is on Housewives. I'm not saying everybody watch Housewives and know, but in that particular area, I'm sure that people do know who Wendy is. I wouldn't like them protecting them protecting their name or whatever. I don't see nothing wrong with that because I've done that a couple times. I've been in the hospital. I just let me just put a fake name. So I don't really see any issues with that. But before they were trying to make it seem like they were getting like loans and lines of credit in those alias names. But according to the prosecution and the defense, that's not true. So I don't know. I think it's weird. People can be so weird. Kim Power wasn't even mocking them, and neither was We Go. Are they supposed to pretend there's no criminal case? But see, here's my thing, gosh, how it's no different. We Go podcast went to Karen's. She went to Karen's court dates, and she went to Karen's trial. What's the difference? There is no difference. People just always looking for something to find that just to keep shit going. Because again, what does it have to do with anything? That this is what they do. This is what YouTubers do. This is what podcasters do. This is what people do. This is what the press does. So again, I think it's dumb to stop doing that. Yeah, I think it's dumb. Yeah, the way they wrote that, the way the prosecution wrote that, they wrote that to make it sound like Eddie and Wendy were getting credit cards. Now they did say that Eddie and Wendy still has 67 credit cards. But even okay, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I got robbed in Atlanta. I think this was like in 2000. It's probably like 2016. In the at during the in the underground mall thing. You know what I'm saying? So I learned a valuable lesson during that time, right? So when I go out of town, this is a trick, but when for men especially that carry wallets. So when I go out of town, I have a dummy wallet. And in this dummy wallet, I have all expired cards. I have a bunch of prepaid cards. Some of them ain't even activated. I got a bunch of gift cards up in there. Because if you take that wallet, then you really think that you got something and you don't. And I keep all of my other stuff on me, on my person, and they would never know where I kept it at, right? I put that wallet in my back pocket because if you feel like you want to jump froggy or leap or do anything like that, then you going to get that dummy wallet and you're going to take your ass to one of them stores. You're going to swipe that card and it's going to tell you decline. You know what I'm saying? So I learned my lesson. So I'm saying that to say that Eddie and Wendy could possibly have a lot of expired cards. It could be a lot of because the narrative that the prosecution is pushing, to me, it sounds like that's what it is. It doesn't sound like, oh, they're carrying all of these cards because it's supposed to be fraud. No, how many of us actually keep cards? Sometimes we don't shred or cut up our cards or anything like that. We'll just throw them over. I mean, come on now. Um, should I think that they should be more organized? Probably, but I don't know what they have and what they don't have. But I was just thinking that when she said that they had 67 debit and credit cards, I was like, they could be outdated. It could be anything, right? I know there was no way he could have gotten any type of loan using it. Right. You can't see, and I'm glad you brought that up. And that's why I was saying to people, it didn't sound right at the time because, again, you can't open no line of credit using no other name, especially if you're going to use your address and stuff. They already can pick up on all that stuff. Like that's not smart to do at all. And then also too, when it comes to insurance purposes, you put your insurance up under somebody else's name if you want to. We already in the system know exactly who you are, when you was born, where you was born. Listen, y'all gotta stop playing with these insurance companies, stop playing with these people like they can't figure out stuff, because we can figure out stuff with one click. Y'all do know that most insurance agents and most insurance companies, we have access to state information. I don't think people know that. We have access to state information, meaning we can log into a system And all of your stuff, such as your home, your car, all of things that are legally registered in your state, we have access to. Is there anybody else under the sound of my voice that works in insurance and can back that up? Well, maybe y'all don't do what I do, but I have access to, like, we can see all that stuff. You see all that stuff. I do work in the audit department, so it's a little different. But if anybody work in insurance and you know what I'm talking about, you know that we can see anything. And so you can't get away with things that you think you're getting away with. We'll let you think you're getting away with it, and you really not. Same way with Eddie and Wendy. They said that Eddie and Wendy only received $25,000, which was for that ring, right? I also said this yesterday too. That ring that she is wearing now is more than likely a replacement ring. So I think the fraudulent part of people saying, "Oh, well, you was brave enough to wear that ring." Well, if it's a replacement, I can see her wearing that ring no matter what, because it's a replacement, right? So, and in my mind, I think that is one of Wendy's. I think that's one of Wendy's defenses, is that they actually use that money to purchase another ring. I really do think that is going to be one of their defenses. But I hate this situation for them, because again, I do like Wendy and Eddie. I don't know. But Chef, I thought they said they hadn't replaced any stolen items. They didn't. So again, when they called that first insurance company, which I can't remember off the top of my head, when they called that first insurance company and claimed they claimed everything else but the ring. And then according to the indictment, Eddie called back and then claimed that the ring was stolen, right? They ended up giving them a check that same day for $25,000. It was the same day that he called to add that ring. And this is according to the indictment. Then he called, he added that ring, and that's what flagged the other insurance companies, because again, they asked Eddie, "Do you have any other policies anywhere else?" That is a standard question that we always ask you. And remember that every time we ask you a question, it is always recorded. It is always recorded. Not just a simple phone call, you call it into a call center space or something like that, and they're just recording the call. No, we keep this on record for years, okay? Be very clear about that. We keep this recording on records for years. And this is like your oath, putting your hand on the Bible, your right hand on the Bible, and saying you're going to tell the truth. That's pretty much what them phone calls is designed for. Eddie called back and said that the ring was stolen. Now, this was before the email went out about, alleged email went out about, make sure that we can get up to $450,000. Because again, what you can't do, you can't stack insurance claims. You cannot do that, y'all. That is illegal. That will get your ass in a lot of trouble. Don't do that. And you'll hear, this is the shameful part about that. You will hear some attorneys telling you that is the right way to do it. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's going to get you in trouble every time, because what it does is it flags us, and we're able to literally see everything that you do. When you call another insurance company that you had insurance with, and really, we ask you questions to trip you up. Y'all better listen to me. We ask you questions to trip you up. We'll ask, do you have policies anywhere else covering the items in your home? And if you tell me no, okay, I'm going to keep going to my next question. And then right when we get ready to hang up, and then sometimes some agents won't say nothing to you, but right when I'm getting ready to hang up with my people, I would always tell them, I do see that you do have another policy here. Here is the amount. Do you know anything about that policy? I'm going to give you another opportunity to tell me the truth. If you lie to me, then we got another problem coming. Don't stack your claims, because when you stack your claims, we can see that. We can see it. And then here's what the here's let me give y'all a prime example. This happened before I went out on FMLA. The crazy thing is I had this lady who tried to do that. She tried to stack policies, right? Do y'all know she the money that she actually got from us after we figured out that she was stacking policies, the money she got from after us, y'all, the insurance company requested that money back. Absolutely. But you know what hung her up, and this is why I told y'all be careful with them attorneys too. You know what hung her up? She said that her attorney told her that she could do this. Well, your attorney didn't just get paid. Not only are you gonna have to pay your attorney out of your pocket, but now you gonna have to pay all them extra fees on top of that because you was dumb about what you did. Listen, don't let them attorneys say, I'm gonna get you the max money. Well, let me know how you gonna get the max money. Okay. So that's what we're designed to do. We're trained to trip you up. We're trained to see if you're gonna tell us the truth. We're trained for all of that. And then when you don't, some people will tell you the truth and some people won't. I'm just telling y'all, be careful. And here's another thing. Y'all do know that insurance companies can come after you. Let's say you did something in 2019, we can still come for you to this day. Uh-huh. We can still come for you to this day. I do audits. All of my audits are not current. Some of my audits was from 2020. Some of them are from 2021. I'm telling y'all listen. The people really think that this is a game and a joke, and this is why I say I think this is more of a big deal than what Wendy and Eddie are trying to make it. And granted, I think the prosecution is reaching on some stuff because for me, I don't really understand. Well, I didn't understand it until Taria said it. That they Lord, what did she say? Oh Lord, I lost my train of thought. Lord have mercy. I lost my train of thought. But anyway, listen, I just really wish that Eddie and Wendy would have just been more smart with what they're doing. Because again, it didn't have to go this route. It didn't have to go this route. And do I think that that all of those charges are gonna stick on Eddie and Wendy? Preferably, I hope not. I really hope not. I hope that they can, some of those charges can go. But for the most part, y'all, it does sound like the prosecution has a solid case. It sounds like the prosecution has a solid case. It really does. And I, I mean, oh, that's what we was going to talk about, the business financial records. So one could say that the business financial records aren't that important. But if you're transferring money around this same time that you file these claims and that you got this check, I could see them asking for your business financial records if they see a paper trail of you transferring money from your personal to your business or from your business to your personal. I can absolutely see why they may have wanted those records. And I can absolutely understand why the judge may have granted that if that is the case. Not often do we have to go through business financial records unless they try to maybe something that they should file on their personal insurance and they end up doing it on their business or vice versa. That in my mind, that's typically the only way. Again, I know this is past the insurance part and this is more into like the the legal part of it, but again, I just don't think Eddie and Wendy had to do this. I really don't. I really don't. It's sad, and I like them. I like them. Some people stack after a real loss. I don't believe there was a loan here because there wasn't a burglary. Um, yeah, some people can stack, but stacking, I'm telling y'all, stacking in most states, you shouldn't do it because the people gonna come back for their money. And it's really messed up. Like I said again, if you go get you a lawyer or someone to handle it for you, it's really messed up because you're going to end up having to pay that lawyer out of pocket, out of your own pocket. You're not going to be able to use because you ain't going to get the funds. So you're gonna end up paying out of your own pocket. So I don't know. I we're gonna have to see it. And again, I don't know. I'm licensed in all 50 states, but I do not know every state law or every county law. But insurance is very broad and general in most states. There are a few states where it's like, okay, a lot of things are different here. I can tell you those states off the top of my head: California, Florida, Michigan, and New York. Anybody else working insurance can agree with that. I think it's California, Michigan, Florida, New York. They are the ones, in Texas too. They are the ones that have a lot of rules, a lot of standards, a lot of things that you have to go by. You got to go by the book with. But again, y'all, I don't know. I wish them the best because they do have children. I wish them the best. I just wish that they didn't do this. Eddie is a tax attorney. He should have known how to flip that Potomac check for their greater good. Yeah, yeah, I would say the same thing too. I would say the same thing too. Um, Pray for my travel. I'm heading back to Georgia for eye injection. My paperwork was correct for a new doctor. Well, we are definitely praying for you, Bama girl, as you go get those eye injections. I can only imagine. So prayers out to you. Prayers out to you as you travel and as you go get those injections. Say a prayer for Bama girl. When my house burned down, a company contacted me to work with me to help me get more money from insurance. That is acting as a public adjuster. That is illegal in Alabama. You are absolutely correct. They are not supposed to do that. They are not supposed to do that. Anytime you should be the one reaching out to anybody. Don't ever let anybody reach out to you to say that, oh, I'm going to get you the max money and I'm going to get you this and I'm going to get you this. Y'all know what that's like to me? Y'all remember when the pandemic first happened and people was getting these PPP loans and they was letting random people fill out their paperwork? That's exactly what that is to me. You know that got to come back on you at some point, right? Because you don't know what them people is doing with your paperwork. That's why I said if I couldn't get that SBA loan on my own, I was not there going to another place and have them fill out some paperwork and lie on that paperwork and then they come back and bite me in the butt. Oh, hell no. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I will never play with insurance companies just saying, oh yeah, insurance companies, they'll really get you. They will really get you. And not only that, some of these companies will wait 5 and 10 years to come for you. Child, y'all better hear me out. I'm telling you what I know because I see it. I see it. I see it. I've experienced it. I feel so bad for their kids. I'm angry that they may have to put them in this place because it was so unnecessary. That's where I am, God's child. I just feel like it's so unnecessary for us to be here. Like so unnecessary. Wendy and Eddie did not have to do that. I just feel like a person like Wendy and Eddie, even if y'all were having financial troubles, there has to have been something that could have helped. Somebody could have helped. Something could have happened. I don't think y'all didn't need to do this. Y'all didn't need to do this. You know what I'm saying? And again, it's just allegations until proven guilty in court. But yeah. Okay, y'all. So listen, let's get into these whack Epstein files, honey. Let's get into these whack Epstein files. So first of all, I think we had already said one of the things that was going to happen is that the Republicans were going to redact heavily in this as well. So we didn't see pictures of Diana Ross and Michael Jackson and all these different people that they said was hanging out with Epstein and doing all the things. I think I saw a picture of who was it? It was a comedian. Who was it? It wasn't Mike Epps, I don't think. I can't remember who it was. Dave Chappelle. I can't remember who it was. It was somebody, and everybody was like, "Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!" I said, "Y'all, for people who are saying, oh my god, to these Epstein files, you really lost. You're a lost soul, because everybody knew. what this was. Chris Tucker, thank you. Thank you. That's who it was. Chris Tucker. I was like, everybody knew what to expect in these damn Epstein files. Nobody, the one thing that they want to do is to protect Trump. They want to protect the Republicans, which is why it is so heavily redacted. Heavily redacted. But we already told y'all this. We already told you this, so no one under the sound of my voice should be surprised at the fact that these documents are heavily redacted. Not only that, y'all gonna notice that they're gonna sporadically put out all these black people that hung out with Jeffrey Epstein and all of the things. And to be honest with y'all, really, these Epstein files mean absolutely nothing. What it does is it shows the integrity that the Republican Party actually lack. Okay, that's what it shows. It shows a lack of integrity. It shows a lack of honesty. It shows a lack of all those things. So they only making themselves look bad while they trying to make Democrats look bad and the black peoples and all of that, because that's exactly what y'all trying to do. You know what I'm saying? But no, absolutely not. Absolutely not. And Mike Johnson, sir, I really want you to, let me tell you what I want you to do. I want you to go outside with a plastic spoon. Mm-hmm. And I want you to go where there's some gravel. Mm-hmm. And I want you to get a plastic bowl, or even you can do a red Solo cup for all I care. This is what I want you to do. I want you to go outside, and I want you to take some of that gravel, and I want you to put it in that cup. Okay. And I want you to dip that spoon back in there, and I want you to chew on that gravel that you got from outdoors. That's what I want you to do, Mike Johnson. Mm-hmm. I want you to go outside with a plastic spoon. I need you to dip up some gravel. I need you to put it in your cup. And I need you to chew on that gravel, because that's literally the way we feel about you. Sir, again, and we're not surprised by these people, y'all. We're not. That's one thing to keep in mind. No one is surprised by any of this. No one is surprised about how they are choosing to operate or to move. Let me just ask y'all: are any of y'all surprised? Is anybody under the sound of my voice surprised? Because if you are, I have a bridge to sell you. Are y'all surprised? I used to pass by Epstein Island on the ferry on my way to St. John every year and didn't even know about it until recently. Oh wow. Wow. I just okay. Let me just put show because I'm so confused. Now give me 2 seconds. I really just okay. I was about to say y'all full of if this thing don't work. They lied about that MJ Clinton photo, which was already on the internet. Yeah, people already knew about that. People already knew about that. Which is really strange because folks already knew that. People already knew that. Wait a minute. Oh, they didn't respond to me. Okay, I'll call them tomorrow. I promise y'all, if it ain't one thing, it's another. Literally. Because this ain't right. That's the problem. Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay, I'll just check my email. But anyway, I just think none of us did not expect what has already taken place. We already knew. We already knew what was going down. We already knew about all of the things. We knew. So to me, again, I know a lot of people are saying that the stuff is AI and all of that, which could be, it could be true. I don't know for a fact, but I just think um this is what the Republicans wanted. They wanted the Democrats exposed. They wanted the black people who was on the island exposed. They want everybody exposed, but that orange bastard. Okay, they want everybody exposed, but that orange bitch. Okay, yeah, and that's exactly what I'm gonna call him, an orange bitch, because that's exactly how he moved. Like Don Lemon said, you got a little pee pee boy. You got a little bitty pee pee. Cause that's the type of energy you give, little dick energy. Mhm. Shout out to Keith Lee. Keith Lee won TikTok Creator of the Year, okay, for 2025. All right. Shout out to Keith Lee for that. He won Entertainer of the Creator of the Year. I'm sorry, Creator of the Year. Creator of the Year. All right. All right now. Okay, what else we got on here that we need to talk about? The NFL. Um a former Marshall Falks head coach contract with Southern includes a provision where he can keep 20% of new donations. Oh, isn't that interesting? Okay. Global debt climbed to a record 346 trillion this year, but that's that orange bitch said that we are in the best place that we have ever been. That man don't do nothing but lie. Okay. But let me tell y'all something else. This is another thing that I find interesting. So the Pentagon fails its annual audit for the eighth consecutive year. The U.S. Department of Defense has failed its annual financial audit for the eighth year in a row, continuing a long running issue with financial accountability and transparency within the nation's largest federal agency. Hmm. Well, well, well. Hmm. Hmm. Anybody shocked? Anybody shocked? No, we're not. We're not shocked whatsoever. We're, we're, we're not shocked whatsoever. This is the eighth time. Not the first, not the second, not the third, not the fourth, not the fifth, not the sixth, not the seventh. The eighth time that the Pentagon has failed their audit. Billions of taxpayer money is unaccounted for. Wow. Isn't that something? Well, okay. I mean, we just live in one of the oh girl, it's just a mess around here. It's just a mess around here. It's a mess around here. Hey Tracy. Yeah, we not shocked, Miss Felicia. Ain't none of us shocked. All right. Shout out to do people still drink soda? Hell yeah, I still drink soda. Um let's get into um let's get into some other stuff over there still in there behind our child. Hmm. I guess they figure if the man in charge can do it, then why we can't? Huh? I guess they figured the man in charge can do it, then why we can't? All right. Let's get into this story real quick, y'all, because I found this interesting. Hey Tracy, what's up? Okay, neighbors, this is crazy. A swingers meetup in Savannah took a dark turn, leaving one man dead and another one facing jail time. According to WTOC, investigators say that a woman um, connected online with a 40-year-old named Alfonso Warner through a swingers app and had met him previously. On the night of the incident, she asked Warner if she could bring her man. Oh, wow. 48-year-old Arthur Gaynor to the meeting. He reportedly agreed to the meeting. The three met at an apartment around 1:30 a.m. on November the 29th and spent time drinking and socializing. Investigators testified that the meeting initially appeared calm and uneventful. At some point, the woman told police that her boyfriend began to feel disrespected. which led her to suggest that they leave. As the couple started getting dressed to go, investigators say that Warner came out of the room and fired a pow pow. He said, he started shooting. Wow. I told them, didn't I not tell y'all about having threesomes and foursomes? You do whatever you want to in your bedroom, but you better choose the person wisely. Stuff ends up like this. Gaynor was hit in the stomach. Okay, he was pow in the stomach. Gaynor was rushed toward the hospital, but later died from the gunshot wounds. The woman called 911 while driving. She was also able to log into the website where she had met Warner, showing police his profile and photos to help identify him. Savannah police arrested Warner on December the 4th at a Red Roof Inn, and I'm sure he was there getting some booty too, in Bryan County. He is now charged with unaliving and aggravated assault, and the case remains still under investigation. I done told y'all. You better keep the dangalang that belong to you, because all of these, everybody want to share dangalangs and Peter Wackles and coochies and stuff, and it turns out in the worst way. Okay? It turns out in the worst way because somebody going to get in their feelings about something. It is always bound to happen. I said this the other day. Soul ties are real. Things are real. Folks get in their feelings. They start feeling in a type of way. And then you look up, you wake up dead. Listen. Keep your ping with your ping. Keep your puss. Excuse me. Let me not say puss. Keep your cooch with your cooch. Keep your cooch and your cooch together. Listen. Do whatever you want to do in your bedroom, but choose them wisely. Choose them wisely. Okay? I don't want to hear that you got pow because you want to share some cooch, or you got pow because you want to share some ping whacker out here. Huh? How do you wake up dead? Well, he woke up dead, I'm sure. I don't know how you wake up dead, but you wake up dead. Y'all better stop playing with these people. You're going to wake up dead. I'm just saying, okay? Y'all better cut it out for y'all wake up dead. Tracy. Now, I said I wasn't going to talk about this, but Tracy, I'm sure you know about all the tea going on with Zach and all of them, don't it? You know what's going on over there. Child, been nosy in the bush. I've been nosy in the bush. Do you think the girlfriend was enjoying the other man more? Probably so. Cause that's probably what it was. Probably doing stuff that they probably agreed that they wouldn't do. Listen, somebody catch a feeling, catch something around there. Folks start catching feelings for real. So listen, I don't know what to say about the man. I'm so sorry that he passed away. The man in prison, the man didn't have to come in there and pow. My God, Jesus. Whew, the people got a lot going on out here. I was being nosy, Tracy. I sure was. I was around there being nosy because I said, what is all of this hoopla for? I went down there and I heard all that hoopla. Oh, my word. Florida father sentenced to 30 years in prison after he ran over his infant son during a heated argument with his baby mama over money and baby wipes. I failed as a protector and as a father. And he has been sentenced to 40 years. Oh, my God. So we lost an innocent baby. We lost an innocent baby because his parents are arguing over money and baby wipes. Wow. Yeah, nigga, you probably deserve more than that. An 8-month-old baby, yeah, you really deserve more time than that. But that's what you got. Okay, I got it. The BF wasn't enjoying it like Diddy. You know what? What is okay? Y'all know what Diddy was into? What is it called? Is it called being a voyeurism, voyeur, something like that? Is that what it's called? When you like to watch other people have sex or have sex with your partner? Is that what that's called? Voyeur. This man went on. I don't know if we talked about this, but you just reminded me of this, C. Patterson. This man, okay, Black TV came out last week talking about Diddy was gonna be real mad at him with what he was about to release. Okay. That girl already told us that Diddy didn't have no big thing, that his thing was only two centimeters long. She had already told us that. Okay. She had already told us that. I can't remember who this was that came out and said, oh yeah, Diddy thing is little. It was a man. Yeah, Diddy do got a little thing. And he was over there on Vlad TV. Y'all, first of all, y'all keep going over there to Vlad TV. You get whatever you damn get. Okay, that's the first thing I'm gonna say. The second thing I'm gonna say is, what straight nigga you know sitting up talking about another peen size? Y'all help me understand that because y'all really goes in on the gays, but I'm trying to figure out what straight man, and we're about to talk about the gays in a minute. What straight man do y'all know that's getting on an interview talking about another man's peen size? Huh? Huh? What man y'all know doing that? Getting on a platform and talking about another man's peen size. I now y'all be talking about stuff I hear be sounding zesty. That sounds zesty. I'm just saying. They're out here talking about everybody sounds zesty and you zesty and you this and you that. And everything a straight man do, they say is gay. But y'all not talking about that man getting up there talking about a man's peen size. And Vlad TV knew what the interview was gonna do when he got up there and said something about the fact that Diddy was gonna be mad at him. Diddy and his team was gonna be mad at the fact at what was about to come out, and that's what came out about his peen size. Girl, wait, let me ask. Ask what? That man said he had a little ping ping. And they said, DJ Vlad, won't you show your shrimp since you up here, since you so gully and kiki and happy out here? They said, show us your shrimp and show us your shrimp can actually stay strong. I said, I be damn. The internet is something else. We're not getting any new info. Right. That's what I'm saying. Why are we sitting there? Them people don't do nothing but go over to Vlad TV and get their ass caught up in something because he not talking about nothing new. We already know. We didn't seen a documentary. We didn't went through a trial. We didn't heard everything. We already know that Diddy is a monster. We have already heard these things. Why are you doing fresh new interviews with people sitting up talking about that man peen size? Okay. My God. Mm, mm, mm. Over there talking about that man peen size. See, act like he got a little caterpillar over there. Y'all, give me just a minute. I need to go down to this nursing station really, really quick. While we're waiting, I do have Tracy as a mod. I don't know if I got any other mods in here, but y'all, can y'all our goal today. I'm gonna set a very, very simple goal. Our goal today is $35. Our goal today is $35. Okay, it is $35. Very simple goal today. Very simple goal today. This gonna be my dinner. Okay, I'm tired of eating Hot Pockets from Walgreens. Bay said he has been to an adult event or two, and he has seen a ping, but he acted like he didn't see nothing. Because Bay is a straight man, Tracy. Bay is a straight man, and I'm sure Bay ain't finna do no interview getting up here talking about no another man's peen size. Okay? Y'all give me 1 second. I gotta go down here to this nurse station. I'll be right back. All right. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Oh Jesus. Okay. But yeah, Bay, I'm just sure your Bay ain't to do all of these unnecessary things that everybody else is doing. You know what I'm saying? So to me, again, I think it's weird. I think it's weird because they always talking about the gays and what the gays do and everything like that. But then it's like these straight men do stuff that's actually gay, and then y'all don't call it gay. It's weird. It's weird. It's weird. Hey, IPV, what it do? What it do? What it do? But yeah, we're not getting no new information on this Diddy stuff. So to me, it's like null and void at this point. Like, girl, stop getting up here talking. We just stop. Just stop. Just stop. We good. We Gucci. We Gucci, baby. We need 5 people to support. $7. You sure right. How come I can put that math together? Because I sure was trying to put that math together in my head. I was trying to put that math together in my head. Shout out to the treasurer. See, that's why you the treasurer around here. Huh? That's why you the treasurer around here. Cause I sure wasn't putting my math hat on. All right, y'all. So we doing $7 from five people in the chat. $7. $7. $7. $7. There was something else I want to talk about. That was the DJ Black situation. I know some people have sent me this. So Laura Govan and Evelyn is going back and forth. And listen, Evelyn Lozada had what's that man name? What's that man name? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Why is his name slipping my mind? It started with a G. Gilbert Arenas. He was over there on Evelyn's podcast and stuff. And so some of the stuff that he's saying and some of the stuff that Laura Govan said in the Carlos King interview, they was going back and forth about that. And child, it's stupid. What happened with DJ Black? Nothing really happened with DJ Black. He had posted something earlier this week or earlier in the week that said that it was gonna piss Diddy off. And it was literally of him doing an interview with somebody saying that Diddy got a small dick. Girl, none of us are shocked by that. We heard about that during the trial. We know he got a small pee-pee. Shoot. We know he got a small peen-peen. We just know it. But anyway, what else I was saying? I don't remember. All I know is I'm hot, man. It's hot in this little thing, honey. It is hot. But yeah, that's what DJ Vlad did. DJ Vlad ain't shit. And them people, hey Andre, them people still go around under DJ Vlad being dumb, giving him interviews and stuff. That man don't give 2 shits about you. That man is literally the feds. But y'all keep going around now. Keep going around now. I don't care nothing about oh, did I say the wrong name? I meant Laura Govan. If I didn't say Laura Govan, that's what I meant. Don't nobody really give a shit what Evelyn Lozada is saying though. Like, we talking about Evelyn damn Lozada. Who cares? Who cares? Who cares about Evelyn damn Lozada? All right. Here's the weird reality, y'all. Here's the weird reality. I don't know if y'all seen this on TikTok, but y'all know that Orange Man claimed that he's giving all of the military workers, a $1,700 check and everything like that. And I literally see these people celebrating him for giving them a $1,700 check that was already money that was owed to them. I don't know why y'all let this bitch. Get y'all all in the uproar. I can't stand to see it. I'm seeing a lot of black people out there. Y'all are dumb. Over $1,700, girl. Can't even pay your rent with $1,700. Let's pay your rent. Try to put some food on the table and try to pay a utility bill. They over here jumping for joy, glee. I get it. It may be 17 more that you didn't have, but my God, y'all would rather take $1,700 from a man who say that he giving you the $1,700, but please understand that that was a part of the military budget that was already owed to y'all. Don't let this bitch get y'all trapped up. I am tired of seeing these people fold in about this man. He is still diabolical. He is still treating people like shit. He is still doing everything in his power to ruin where he is already ruining this country. But for y'all to sit up and steal, ooh, Trump gave us a check. Trump gave us a check. Please stop being dumb and do your research on that check. And you're going to have the same people around here while he talking about sending out that $2,000 for tariffs and stuff, which we know is some bullshit too. But that $2,000, they're going to get out here and celebrate about that $2,000 as well. That's what I'm talking about, C. Patterson. They are all over TikTok with this celebration. Just we're celebrating. We're celebrating Trump because Trump, oh, he's such a good man. He gave us 1,700. He's such a good man. Okay. All right. Got it. Noted. Duly noted. We get it. I can't, y'all. I can't. People are sad and pathetic, man. How is nephew and have you eaten? And did you get some rest? I don't really know how to answer that last part. The get your rest part. Yeah, I don't know when I'm gonna get rest. I really don't. That's the unfortunate part. I'm here, the only one. And so rest is impossible for me right now. It really is. My body is like really hurting right now. And I'm gonna tell y'all another thing. I thought I was gonna die yesterday. I thought I was gonna have to go down there to the ER last night or yesterday because, and I know it's stress. I know it's stress. I started feeling this really horrible pain on my left side. Right? It was like this weird pain that I can't describe. And when I was breathing in and out, it kept getting worse. Kept getting worse. And I'm like, man, what is this? But I told that nurse yesterday, I said, if it gets worse, I am going down there to the ER to figure out what it is. Cause it could be I could think it's something small and it could be something larger. And I don't want that to be the case. I don't feel it as much as I did yesterday. Today it just feels sore from whatever that was. That's it. It just feels sore. And then I definitely, because I'm not in an actual bed, so I slept in my. I got this pain on my right shoulder that is out of this world. I'm pretty sure it's because of the way that I slept, but whew, I don't wish this on nobody, okay? I don't wish this on nobody. Terrible food, terrible being up here, no sleep, no rest, no nothing, okay? I am over it. I am over it. It's really dumb shaking my head. Wow. Yeah, I just think these people are crazy. Y'all, they swear they're gonna do just like they did the first time. Swear that Trump gave them that check. Trump gave us a check. Trump gave us a check. Trump really like us. He gave us a check. Child. Do you realize that ain't coming from him? And I just be wanting people to understand that it ain't coming from him. And you can actually tell when you have conversations with people who are not into politics and who doesn't know politics, because they be saying like really off the wall stuff, like really off the wall crazy stuff, and I'm like, okay, well, I can tell that this is probably not your strong suit or something that you talk about all the time or even debate on all the time. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Um It's 9:25 and it feels like it's like 11 already. It feels like it's like 11 already. What I'm gonna eat today, y'all? What I'm gonna eat? I know I told y'all yesterday I wanted some barbecue. Didn't get no barbecue. I had to go down there and walk to the Walgreens and get me a hot pocket. Hot pocket is literally the best thing because ain't nothing else around here good. I went and got me a hot pocket. I was gonna get one of them. And y'all, this ain't no shade. I promise y'all, this ain't no shade. I have not ate a TV dinner in a long time. Okay, I have not eaten a TV dinner in a long time. But I did last night. I did last night. See, Patterson, do you feel my pain? Do y'all feel my pain? Oh, it is horrible. That food is horrible. They bring me that cold chicken breast. I'm talking about. We got some lemon pepper chicken. They sent this whole, and I'm like, y'all, I'm not the one in the hospital. Okay, I'm not the one in the hospital. Okay, I'm here, but and then when you go down there, like I said, to the cafeteria, all they got is a salad bar. I'm salad out. They got this got like a little Starbucks place around the corner where they sell pastries and stuff. It's probably the best. That and the salad bar is probably the best thing down there. They do have Chick-fil-A. Of course, they ain't got Chick-fil-A today, but they do got Chick-fil-A. But the bread be soggy and everything because they be sitting the sandwiches up in the warmer. Y'all know those aren't actual Chick-fil-A workers. They hospital workers or somebody that they hire through a third party contractor. And so they don't really know what they're doing back there. No shade, no tea, but yeah. Chef, totally off topic. I noticed that few CC's channels seem to have gone poof. Um, so here's what I'll say. From my understanding, there's a new setting. I don't know if this is a new setting. I don't know if you could have been done this, but there's a setting on here now where you can hide your channel. And so that's what I hear has been happening. That a lot of people have been hiding their channels. So they can, whenever they decide to come back, they can come back and their videos will upload and all that kind of stuff. I didn't know there was such a thing about hiding your channel until probably a couple months ago. Somebody did it. I was like, no. You know how I found out about it? There wasn't a month ago. There wasn't a couple months ago. That's probably about a month ago when Thais, I think Thais had done that to his channel, and everybody came over here and was like, "Where's Thais's channel? Where's Thais's channel?" So I think that's what it is. People are hiding their channel, and then when you hide your channel, it doesn't delete it, but it just no one can find you. No one can find you. Mm-hmm. Couldn't pay me to eat hospital food, child. Um, that what it look like it's gonna be today. C. Patterson. I that what it look like gonna be today. Look like I'm gonna have to eat this terrible food. Oh Jesus. Y'all know I really want to get in the kitchen back yonder, don't it? Or down yonder, don't it? That's what I really want to do. Just put me in the kitchen. I'm gonna fix my own food. Put me back there in the kitchen and I'll fix my own food. Okay? Um, and I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Y'all send the cash app over today. It's going straight to either the vending machine or straight down into Uber Eats or I mean not the Uber Eats, but DoorDash. Sure is. I'm telling y'all that right now. So that people don't be saying, oh, unfortunately I don't have Zelle anymore, guys, child. Yeah. I don't got Zelle anymore. You say you don't have Cash App. Yeah, I don't got Zelle anymore. Well, I shouldn't say I don't have it anymore. Yeah, no, I don't have it anymore because I ain't done nothing with my Zelle in a long time. So you know I don't. But I was about to say something else. This week is gonna be very different, y'all. Y'all know that y'all know that um Christmas is this week, and I can tell y'all I don't know. This Christmas is gonna be very different for me. This don't feel like Christmas to me. I'm trying my best to get in the Christmas spirit, but this just don't feel like Christmas to me. And it could just be again because of all the stuff that I got going on. But just don't feel like Christmas. But I'm gonna make the best out of it anyway. I am. I'm gonna make the best out of it anyway. Um yeah, that's the only choice I got to make the best out of it, the best that we can. I'm hopeful and prayerful that nephew can at least open a few gifts that day. Um, you know, um, I did get him. I told you I was gonna get him. My main thing to get him was a new iPad, and I did. Um, well, I got it through my what's the name, but my phone thing. But hopefully, he gets to open up a few of his gifts and things like that. I'm quite sure that a lot of my family will probably be with my dad. So yeah, this Christmas is just feels weird. Feels weird. It's probably been the first Christmas in a long time that it felt weird. I think the year after I lost my mom was weird, but yeah, this is strange. This is strange. And I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. But this is just very different for me. Um, Yeah, I only have Cash App and Venmo, guys. Only Cash App and Venmo. Um, yeah, I only have Cash App and Venmo. But I wish everybody a safe holiday because and I know around this time of the year, a lot of people go through depression and a lot of people are sad. They don't have the family members. People lose family members throughout the year, and then around the Christmas holiday, it is super super hard. So prayers go out to everybody who's dealing with that, who's dealing with seasonal depression. um if I could hug y'all, I would. I definitely would because it's real. It's real. Seasonal depression is real. Not only is seasonal depression real, but really, really around this time of the year, holidays, people really do feel alone and all of those things. So if you don't do nothing, I know you hear people all the time say, "Don't send me no mass Christmas messages and all of that," but listen, just reach out to your people. If you can't just reach out to your people, please. You just never know, so just reach out to your people. Reach out to your people. I'm gonna have to get me a massage, y'all, or something. Did I bring my massage gun? I think I did. Hmm. I'm gonna look through some of them bags in there. I think I did bring my massage gun. Um, Cause I need it. I need it. I told y'all the way on this plastic piece of shit furniture they got right here. I I must have like laid on my arm or laid some kind of weird way. My back, my right side of my back, right up under my arm is killing me. Killing me. Killing me softly. Not the vending machine. I'm just saying, get Uber Eats or DoorDash something good for you. Well, listen, maybe. maybe. But like I said, any of those catch apps or anything come through, you ain't got to worry about where it's going. Cause I'm telling you right now, I will be getting me something good to eat today. So thank y'all for the blessings. I appreciate it. Okay, so tomorrow is Monday. I will be live in the morning, I'm sure. Tuesday, I won't be. We have physical therapy Tuesday. Wednesday, which is Christmas Eve. Um, uh, I won't say yay or no to Wednesday. I won't say yay or nay to Wednesday, and then Thursday will probably be too chaotic. Thursday is Christmas. Um, So yeah, we won't be too chaotic. Thursday is Christmas, and then my birthday is actually was 2 weeks from yesterday, a week from this coming up Saturday. So um yeah, but I'm gonna be right here. I'm gonna be right here. Ain't going nowhere. Ain't going nowhere. Ain't going nowhere. All right, y'all. That's really all I had today. I wanted to discuss Peter Thomas crazy ass thinking that Cynthia owe him something. I want to talk about Wendy and Eddie and the Epstein files being a big joke because I told y'all they were gonna redact those files to redact the Republicans out of it, and then also too to try to expose the Democrats. We knew what their plan was. We already knew what their plan was. And nobody is gagged by seeing, I'm not gagged by seeing Diana Ross. I'm not gagged by seeing Michael Jackson. I'm not gagged by seeing Christopher. I'm not gagged by seeing none of these people. Okay. But we do know what that man in office is doing. He don't want to put his stuff out there talking about he don't know that man. But there was a piece in there in those redacted files that talked about that lawsuit that we read over here. Do y'all remember that lawsuit that we read about him and Epstein allegedly messing with that 14-year-old girl? Y'all remember that lawsuit that we had? Huh. The files that they forgot to redact absolutely mentioned that. I thought that man said he ain't never been over there. I thought that man said he ain't never been over there to that man's place. You lying. That man, all Trump do is lie. It's all he do. Get up and lie. Just like you lying to the military people talking about you gave them that money. You lying. Just a liar. Yeah, Miss Felicia, you remember that? Cause listen, that lawsuit had me gagged. That lawsuit had me gagged. But the that was mentioned in the Epstein files. They just forgot to redact it. I seen it on I seen it on where somebody shared the whole file with me. I haven't opened it up, but I saw screenshots um on Twitter, I believe. That's where I saw that at. All right, y'all. I'm out of here. I may try to lay down again, and then later on go find me something to eat. But hopefully laying down. I don't know what's gonna help my back. I'm gonna find this massage gun and try to use it and see if that helps with this little pain because it's weird. Anyway, y'all, I hope y'all have a great day. Happy Sunday, happy Sunday, happy Sunday. I'm sure I might see y'all either out here in these streets, or if y'all don't see me out here in these streets, just know that I'm probably tending to nephew. But I will see you guys in the morning at I ain't gonna say what time, but I'll see you guys in the morning. Okay. All right, y'all. Have a good day. Have a good day. Have a good day. Again, if anybody sends any blessings, thank you. It is greatly appreciated. It's dinner, it's lunch. It's gonna be one of the things, so I appreciate that. And also, if you have not visited our awards website, it is now up and active. www.thestarryawards.com, and you can reserve your tickets and all of the good things there on the website. All right. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good day, and I will be sure to talk to y'all later. Thank you, Miss Adrian, for the prayers. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Y'all have a good one. All right. Peace.